So I want to give you just a little bit of a look at what a demonstration of this germination might look like. So I just laid out a range of seeds on a moist paper towel, folded it over, and put it in a gallon Ziploc bag. Now I do have a heat mat here, so you can see that's set between 75 and 80. The middle temperature, kind of that 55 range, I just put in the living room, which was kind of cool, and I have a refrigerator that I can set at 40 degrees. So that was kind of how I put together the three locations. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of the images of what those looked like coming out. So at 3 days coming off the heat mat, this was what the samples look like. So there you had a squash, here you have a bean, and here we have some radishes. I just think these are fun because you can show that radical emergence, those root hairs. That's okra right there. This is the lettuce, a whole bunch of lettuce seeds. So we really had germination across a range of those different seed types, both warm and cool season. So now we're in that 50, 55 degree bag, and you can see much different than that 75, 78 degrees. The beans just sitting there, lettuce. We have some radical emergence, some germination there. This is spinach seed, so that looks similar to the lettuce. And now we look at our third bag that is coming out of the refrigerator. And really, here we see just not much movement. The radishes are just starting to have that seed coat crack, and that's about all there is to say for 3 days. So now we're at 7 days, a whole week, and we just have germination everywhere in our warm temperature bag. That is not fungi, that's some red clay mud there, but you can see those are the squash, we have bean seeds, there's some radishes that are just fully emerged. We see roots, we see cotyledon, there's some fungi that's actually growing on the okra young plants, so we didn't sterilize our seeds apparently. There's some lettuce, just a whole lot of lettuce seeds. There's some spinach that were close to those dirty okra with the mold. There's some cucumbers, and now we move to the middle temperature. So this is lettuce, and we can see roots, we can see shoots at this 55 degrees. There's some spinach that we can see. That is a young radish. So our cool season, we are certainly seeing movement. Now we go to warm season, and we see just a little bit of radical emergence on that zucchini, on that squash, just a little bit of seed coat cracking on the beans, and that's about all there was. Here we have a week at 40 degrees. You can see nothing happening on the warm season and nothing really happening on the lettuce. We see that seed coat crack there on the radish, and it just ended up not being a whole lot of germination there on that 40 degrees. We're ending here with just a little bit of video that was on that warm mist bag so that you can see some of that fun germination. Again, now your results are going to vary based on the seed quality, based on your location, based on the temperature that you are going to be able to provide. I would probably do this a time or two just so you kind of know what's going to happen, but it is a fun, simple way to demonstrate some of these warm and cool season principles.